AVC, back for a different kind of video this time. I thought I would diversify or expand my channel a little bit by showing sort of some different stuff that I've showed in the past, but just exclusively keeping it into videos in addition to what I show in vinyl. In other words, keeping my vinyl videos, music related videos, separate from my other stuff. In the past I've showed, books and magazines and VHS, so that kind of stuff will be in separate videos, is what I'm trying to say. So that being said, this being the first of this kind of video, this is a book that my girlfriend picked up for me. It's called Dirty Blonde. It's the Diaries of Courtney Love, and I have the one that came out with Kurt Cobain a few years ago. It came out originally in hardback and then in softback. This is basically the same setup as that book. Anything Nirvana related, I'm all for that. This I recently picked up. It's an older issue of Rue Morgue. This is the 200th anniversary of the death of Edgar Allan Poe. Has an article in here with Danny Filth, and no, I'm sorry, it's not this one. This one has Saturday Morning Monsters and 25 Gross Years of Guar. This next one is the one that has the article. No, it's not. What am I thinking? I'll get to it in a minute. This is another issue of Rue Morgue. This has the article from Lux Interior from the Cramps. This was another past issue that I'd missed. I was glad to find. This is a Zap comic book. It's number 13. I just like the artwork on it. I like any underground comics. And the first two issues of this comic, R. Crumb did the artwork for. Speaking of R. Crumb, this is the Fabulous Freak Brothers. This is called Rip Off number 11. R. Crumb does the artwork on this. And on the back you have a advertisement for the Robert Crumb artwork that was featured on the original Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction cover. And this is a fairly new magazine. It's a past issue, Girls and Corpses. And this one, I'm thinking this is still in production, or there's still issues of this. I mean, you can still subscribe, I'm thinking. This one came out in, let's see a date on this one, but this one is the one that has the article with Danny Phillips. I'm getting confused with the Rue Morgue. This one I hadn't realized that they did comic books. This is the Munsters. Nice glare there. This came out in 1966 of October, so that's an oldie. These I seen as a kid growing up, and I always thought they were really cool. This one's called Creepy, and they're just totally awesome. This was number 47, and September of 1972 is when that one came out, which I think that's the oldest one they had where I'd found that one. This one was $1.25. This is number 72. It's come out in February of 76. This one is eerie. And I just love the artwork on these. Just basically, the horror themed comic books. So yeah. And this I actually used to own at one time. I had a bunch of Mad magazines. Got rid of them through the years for some reason. So when I see ones I used to have, I'll go ahead and pick those up. So I don't know. I should have just kept the ones I had, but Also, I had this one when I was a kid. Cracked. I had a bunch of issues of this one too. This one's extra special. It even says so. This one came out in winter of '79. So that's about when I had it. And the last two that I'll show here is a comic book I remember seeing as a kid, but I didn't actually have these two issues. The only one I had was the very first issue, which I'm still looking for. This one is issue number 2. The comic book's called Plop. and it's just a weird comic book, basically. You know, it's just really cool artwork and really weird at the same time. This is number 5. So I just sort of obsessed with trying to get all of those now. You know, it's always something. So anyway, that's my short video for my new series, you might say, of stuff other than vinyl music, CDs, and so on. So if you like this video, let me know. Give me some comments, and subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you in the next video.